Right, well, I've literally just got here. I've had a hell of a morning this morning. So I'm really looking forward to actually getting some work done, because it'll give me a bit of peace of mind. And also my headphones, everything's going wrong today. So I just hope it's not an ongoing trend. I charged all my headphones up, so they were fully charged, and I can't even get them to turn on. So it's like, what more can you throw at me today? Please don't throw any more at me. So anyway, just got here, just making my way down to the telegraph pole there, because I'm going to start there and work my way across. Jane's gone over to the hedge and she's working her way to the telegraph pole. And I've just got it's full of iron, this field, really good signal here. And I haven't even broken open yet, so we'll do it together. So I'll just break it apart because it's so stony. John, we were supposed to be somewhere else today. We were supposed to be in Shepton Mallet because there was going to be a dig, rally. And it was waterlogged, totally waterlogged, so we couldn't go. And here, you wouldn't even know we've had any rain. Absolutely weird, isn't it? So let's get Percy primed for the day. There we go. I got high hopes. Got high hopes. I like a good 23 signal, because usually that means something good. And I just hope it's not aluminium, because it can go either way. It could be a coin or it could be aluminium. I thought I saw a coin then. No, I don't think so. Yeah! What is that? It's got a 3 on it. 3. Oh my gosh. Do you know what? This is clean as anything, this. Oh, could it be silver? 8. Oh my gosh. 1830. Look. Oh, shit, I just dropped it. Sorry, I just wanted to, I wasn't sure if you could see it then. Look. Look. Look how shiny that is. Just come out of the ground, and it couldn't be more. It looks like somebody's just dropped it. It's got a 3 one side and 1830 written on it. And it was only 3 down. Literally, first hole. I wonder if it's silver then. I'm just trying to work out who that is. That must be Queen Victoria then, surely. There's a bit of mud right in the wrong place there. Hang on. Bear with. I don't mind rubbing this because I've got a funny feeling it's silver. Victoria. I reckon that must be silver. It's got to be silver. It wouldn't have come out of the ground that good. Unless, because the ground here is so dry, whether it's been preserved more. I really don't know. I don't know if you can see that. That's the side with the 1830. The 18's one side of the 3 and the 30's the other side. And then you've got Victoria on the back. I wonder if it can't be silver sixpence, can it, if it's got 3 on it? Would you expect a 6? Oh, perhaps it's a threepenny bit. I remember threepenny bits. I'm sure they were like brass and like hexagon. Oh, well, that is fantastic. Oh, my goodness. That is my first hole. Thank you so much, everybody. I know you've given me a bad morning, but for the first hole, or any hole, this is brilliant. I'm so chuffed. That's really cheered me up today, I tell you. Lovely. Oh, okay, so this is a perfect example that I wanted to show you. When the hole was, as you can hear, it's my I'll take the iron off because it's getting on my wick, but it's constant. Signals here are just look all over the place. So it's really hard to distinguish it's like 36, 11, 9. Do you know what I mean? You could dig the whole field up. It's so full of iron. And this one was giving me quite a good signal at 3 deep. But obviously, because the whole field is iron, it was still giving me an iron signal. But the iron signal was 5 deep. And that is why I dug it. because the good signal was at 3, the iron was at 5, and I've just got, I think it's a button. Yeah, lovely little button. Look at that, see? So it just goes to show, don't poo-poo a field when it's got a lot of iron in it. You just got to look at the depth. Get a good signal, then your confidence is like D, 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 D. So it's like 12, 13, 12, 13. It was different on your machines if you haven't got an Equinox. But, you know, 12, 13, 12, 13. But all the time it was going -5 at 5 deep, -4 at 5 deep. So I thought, well, I'll try the top. And look at that. Very old one. 1730-ish. Nothing on it. But this is the field. You know when we go to Simon's, we call it Simon's right field, Simon 2. If you look right over there, down to the corner, the field that we normally go in is over that hedge. And then also the one over that hedge as well. So that's the main road going down there. So we've literally come the other side. Now, we found so many buttons in that field that we thought there was a button factory. It was just so much of it. So I reckon I've already found a silver something and a button. So this field could also have been inhabited by people, because it's just given us so much. I've literally only come, and there's my car. I've come from there to here. So I've got a silver something and a button. So I just thought I'd show you that, because that might give you the confidence to dig a hole, even though it says there's iron there. Just look at the distance. Look at how the depth, sorry. Just look at the depth, and then always check your hole. No. Yeah, so it's well worth digging. And it is difficult being in a field that's all iron, I know. And I remember our very first field that we went in was the field over that hedge. Absolute disaster. We had very rubbishy machines. I won't say the make. And it was full of iron. So we were new to the game. We should not have gone into a field with a lot of iron, because that nearly puts you off for life. It's only when you get a better machine that, and when you learn to listen for the tones, you know, you're learning all the time in this game. When you get to listen to the tones and you're confident, like I was on this one, that there was something good at number 3, something rubbish at number 5. That field there was so full of iron. We spent probably a week on that field, probably about 7 days on that field. Didn't get anything, because we didn't have a clue how to get through the iron signals, because like I said, we had the old machines. Now, I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to be able to... What sensitivity am I on? 23, see? But I'm on park. I've gone on to park 1. On an Equinox, you've got... I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. You've got park 1 and 2, then you've got field 1 and 2, and then you've got beach 1 and 2. So if I go into a field that's got a lot of iron in it, I always go on the park, because that's specifically for places where people chuck down cans and stuff like that. So it does help an awful lot if you're in an iron field. As you can tell, she's bleeping all the time. Actually, no, she's just stopped now. I've just turned that sensitivity down a little bit, but if you can hear, it's like bleeping everywhere. So it's just getting to know. I'm just trying to work out if this is any good. Right, so this is giving me a constant 15, 16, 17, 50. Oh, it's gone all over the place now, just because I'm demonstrating it. Something is down at 5 deep. But if I put my iron on, it also says that the iron is at 4 deep and 5 deep. So I'm not going to bother with that one. So it's just getting to know the signals and knowing which ones you're happy about digging. Because if you've got a field like this that's full of iron, you'd be digging to kingdom come. So, yeah, I hope that helps. Okay, so as you can see, I still haven't come that far. Oh, dear, dear, dear. And I had this signal. Now, sometimes you've got to walk around a signal just to double check there's a signal there. Now, when I went over this, it was showing a depth of 1. But see, it doesn't sound very strong now. That's weird, isn't it? It's quite strong for me just a minute ago. Perhaps it's because I've broken the sod. Do it from a different angle. That's weird. I wonder how many of these I've walked over then, because that was giving me quite a strong signal. It still only gave me a 6 at 1 deep, so I thought it was only 1 deep, but I'll have a go. Right, she's on. Do you know, isn't that funny? Oh, it's a buckle. Oh, wow. And do you know, that wasn't giving me a very good signal. Now, the problem I've had in this field is every time you go anywhere, you need to do noise cancelling. So, because every field is different, it's different soils, etc. I think that's still got the little thing there intact. It's not very often you get them intact. It's definitely life here. Oh, I'd love a buckle. That's lovely. I think Jane got a buckle, so I hope she filmed it. And yet that wasn't giving me a signal at all, was it, really? Afterwards. So how many have I walked over? How many have I walked over? Because that was not giving me much of a signal when I was showing you, and yet before I broke the soil, it was showing quite strong at number 1, and obviously iron at number 4. So I thought, oh, I'll dig it then, it's only 1 deep. I'm trying to make my way down to the telegraph pole because that's where I'm supposed to start. So I haven't even got there yet. There's no point. I thought I may as well have my detector on while I'm going, you know. So, well, I'm blowed. So that was cracking. So far, 3 holes, a silver something, a button and a buckle. That is brilliant. We'd be chuffed if we got that all day, some places. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. See, the problem I was having, sorry, I was started talking about that. You know, I was saying about noise cancelling. You're supposed to find somewhere where there's no signal at all. And then you do your noise cancelling. And also your ground balance. But, unfortunately, there's nowhere there ain't a signal, as you can see. Bleep, 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 because you're supposed to put your iron on. So you've got to make sure you've got all your metals. So it's bleep, 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 bleep. That's what I've got to put up with. So you take the iron off, and at least it saves your ears a bit. And then you can adjust your sensitivity. I've actually I got my sensitivity. I've only taken it down 2 notches to 23. I might try and have it a bit higher. Perhaps that's because I got it on park. There's so much under here, you know. God, there could be some lovely stuff under here, but it's like, what do you dig? If you look at this one, for example, right, you got 23, which can be coin or aluminium. 32, 19. 19's quite strong. 14. I mean, there's no real big signal, but as we've already found out, there's layers and layers and layers and layers. See, that to me sounds quite good. Let's put the iron on. Right, the iron is saying 5 deep. Can you see that? If I turn the iron off, let's see what it gives me. Right. A few things at 1 depth. And some stuff at 5 depth. And it's like, do you dig it? Do you dig it? See, that's... Some of those signals are quite good because it's all on top of each other. It's like, what are we missing? I might give that a go, you know. Because we found a button on less. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit because there's some really good signals, even though they are on top of each other. Yeah, see, all the iron's deep. I'm going to have a go. And it's probably a load of rubbish. But let's have a go, because it's, you know, the first few holes is how you read the field. So you need to really... All right, Derek, shush. Just going to turn my sensitivity down a bit. Just save your ears as well as mine. You know, you've really got to get a feel for a field. Get to know how your ground balance is and your sensitivity and what can work and what can't. Because obviously you don't want to be hearing blah, 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 all the way round. So you've got to find a balance, really, between... Oh, shush, Derek. Right, I'm just going to put him down a minute so please calm down. It's so stony here. Oh, my God. But some of it was at one. Some of it was at one. Some was a bit deeper than that. So let's... Right, I'm just going to dig a little bit further over because there's a lot going on. So I may as well just do one big hole. Hopefully there might be different things to have, wouldn't there? So, sorry for the rustling. By the way, I've got my rustly jacket on, but it's so good for carrying things. I'll try and get the rustling out if I can. Right. You playing me about now. Right. I think it might be sending me on those signals then didn't turn out to be very hard at all today. There's my Percy, bless him, he's getting old, you know. Perhaps I need Percy Mark II. Right, I think I'll have to bring you back on this. If anything happens, I'll bring you back on it. Lovely signal here. Right. Nice and constant. Could go both ways, of course. And I brought you... Oh, it's a worm. Sorry, baby. That's the first worm I've seen today. Sorry, mate. I'm not going to hurt you. Don't worry. Oh, there's me saying it was a strong signal now. Come on, Percy. Find the treasure. Right, that's what I need to dig. Over there. It could be another bit of shrapnel, of course, and that's why it's giving me signals in different places, but I need Mac. Let's get Mac. Come on, Mac. Just trying to break it up a bit. Make it easier for me. Alright, darling, that's alright. It's Mac. It's not treasure. Oh, here you go. Got a signal. Please be something nice. Wow, wow, wow. Musketball. Oh, fab. Oh, I love musketballs. Now that definitely proves there's something going on here, because another field that I wanted to do, well, I did do it for a little while. If you remember, Jane went off and I started finding stuff like that cat badge. Well, that is just the other side of that bungalow. So, you know, this part of the field could have been a army camp. And that's why I found the hat cap and stuff like that. Oh, musketball. Amazing. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't just poo-poo the hole and go off. Oh, that's history in your hand there. You know, things like this, the artefacts, you think, has that been through somebody's body? Has that been through somebody? Did that kill somebody? And you can almost feel it. Wow. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. Lovely one. Great. Oh, such a weight to them as well. I wouldn't, you wouldn't fancy that going through, I tell you. These days, the bullets are so small. And they do so much more damage. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm just going to test my old again because I had so many signals, there could be quite a few here. You know, it could have been, the bit in the field where they actually made them, I couldn't find Jane this morning. I read her text wrong. I'm geographically challenged at the best of times, as my family will tell you. And I couldn't find her. I went 3 different places and I had to keep ringing her going, I can't find you. Oh, I'm so glad I found her. Oh dear, I still haven't made it over to the telegraph pole yet. But look what I found. Absolutely amazing. Right, I could do with another cup of tea now. I've already come very far. But, oh, there's some lovely finds, isn't it? Lovely finds. Wow. Do you know what? Oh, I am just loving this field. As you can see, I still haven't come that far. I haven't even made my way to the telegraph pole. And I've just dug this one. Oh, quite a lot of glass in here. And look, I don't even know myself yet if it's a coin or a button. So we'll find it together. Oh, wow. When you just see that circle, your heart lifts. You think, somebody lost this years ago. Ah, now, if you look at the back, oops. If you look at the back, you can see that little circle in the middle. Right, that means it's a button. But it's quite a pretty one. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a star in the middle. And it's quite golden. I think it could be a dandy button, what they call a dandy button, which are the big ones. You know, when men were dandy. And it's got a lovely pattern around the outside. I reckon that's going to clean up lovely. Oh, there's so much life in here. And over so many different ages, you know. You got the Musketball. Then you got the old buttons. And then you got a later Victorian coin, you know. All this history, it's underneath our feet. How lovely is it to hold that in your hand when somebody was probably very proud of that button. Wow. Lovely. Lovely find. Oh, I just can't believe this field. I've only dug up one load of rubbish. Even though some of the signals have been rubbish, but with good ones mingled in. But I must just be getting used to the machine a bit more. And that's when the tones come in, you know, and that's what I've been trying to learn, and that's just amazing. It shows how much more you can find once you get used to the tones. Don't get bogged down by numbers. So I'm just checking me out. Nope. Fab. And on the other end of the spectrum, you get a nail. For all that hard work. Oh well, hey ho. See, sometimes nails can give you such a lovely signal, and if it doesn't say there's any iron underneath, you've got to dig it. You just got to dig it. If that's an early one, late one.
Yeah, it's definitely silver.
When did she die then?
A threepenny bit.
Threepenny bit.
She died late 1800s. The young one is sort of early 1800s. That's the bunhead. That's the veil head. That's the later one.
Okay.
But it's still lovely.
Fabuloso.
Absolutely it
Fabuloso.
Is.
My lovely Musketball.
Up a silver. See, that's great.
Isn't that?
That's all I loved.
Have we had any Musketballs in this field, in this area?
I had one in there. I caught a bit of lead in there. Oh, lovely. A little spectacle
nice one.
buckle.
And a little bit of something.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's
but that's got like
yeah, I'm not sure about
like
mine.
a diamond shape in the middle. I think I've got one similar to this, you know.
I'm not sure.
What's that? What's that?
What it is?
It's quite thick. Ooh.
And I'm not sure what that is either. I think it's a button.
Ah, looks like a button.
Button.
Pretty one.
And that could be a button, but I'm not sure.
What's like the back like? Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure about. That's a big piece of lead.
Yeah, that's lead.
Very heavy. Oh, big horse thing.
Oh, nice.
2 buckles.
That's nice, that button. I think that's got some pattern
Yeah,
on
I'm not really sure what
that is.
I'm not really sure what any of this is.
But yeah, chuffed with that
When
so far.
That
I've only been here an hour.
Absolutely.
That ain't bad, is it? And that's still got the thing attached there, look.
Yeah, no, they're
lovely.
All brilliant finds.
Yeah,
all
fabuloso.
Fantastic.
Around yours.
Bloody well knew this field was going to be good. I just knew it.
In that case, then, if you were having trouble distinguishing, I might concentrate on this top bit still. Just so we can say we've done it with an equinox.
Yeah, just do what. Yeah, because I mean, if you're finding stuff, love, stay where you are.
Yeah.
Like me, I've got to stay down there because that's where I'm. Wherever you're. And it doesn't matter if you move around the field anyway. You don't have to religiously stay in one place.
No. Fabulous.
Where you're finding stuff. That's what you've got to do.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I thought I'd bring you in on this one because it's had me going to merry dance. I was getting the signals over here, but then it was saying, Derek was saying that it was here. And I've just literally found it. I don't know if you can see it in there. There. I think it might be a coin. Oh, perhaps not. Oh, that was giving me a lovely signal. So it's got a hole in the middle. Now some coins did have holes in the middle. That's very thick though, isn't it? Oh, it's just going to be a bit of tractor. I really don't know, because I know they do coins with holes in the middle, but it's quite thick. Sometimes there's things called tokens, and I've never really looked into it to see if there's what a token is. So I'll show Jane, because she looks at a lot of her books and stuff. See if it's... Can't see anything on there at the moment. Might be good, mightn't it? Or it could be a bit of a tractor. Interesting though. So, yeah, that was giving me a lovely signal. Well, I'll put it in my special pocket anyway. And then, you never know. You never know. But this, you know, I started off so well, getting the, you know, the Musketball and the coin and everything. And I've just come down to the end of here. So I think I might be better off concentrating a bit further up over where I was getting all the good stuff. Because everything I've picked up since has been literally crud. That's why I haven't done any filming. It was just absolute rubbish. I got a whole bag full of crap. It's weighing me down, you know. Like this. You know, bit of a drain pipe in the middle of a field. So it shows there was life here, but you know, sometimes the farmers, I don't know about these days, but they used to just chuck so much rubbish in their fields. Didn't spare much thought for the animals. I've also found a lot of glass in here, and you just think, I just hope they never put animals on it. But there's so many cracking signals. I mean, listen. Just got to try and decipher. No, I think I'm going to try and go further up now, because I'm just getting rubbish here. Perhaps I've just come into an area where it's just literally stuff just chucked to fill holes or whatever. As you can imagine, this gave me a whopping signal. How's that for a lump of lead? My goodness. Wow, weighs a ton. Now, when they made the musket balls, obviously they were made out of lead. So this could have been the raw material, if you like, of making the musket balls. Could be quite feasible. On the other hand, it could be a bit of lead from a roof or something. I mean, you know, for all we know, there might have been an old church on here or something, and that would explain why I got the drain pipe and bits and bobs like that, and so much crap. Like I said, I think there's loads more down there. You know, like I said, you know, the top of the field is really good. So I reckon I'm trying to make my way up to the top of the field. I just keep stopping when I get a signal. It's a problem. Yeah, there's another good signal there, look. But I'm tempted to almost ignore the ones down here, because I think this was just a rubbish tip. I'm going to try up near the cars. Well, I'm just making my way back up, because down there I was just getting so much rubbish. So I decided to come back up near the cars, and I had a signal. I wasn't convinced there was an awful lot of iron in it, but I just made out a little signal, and I thought I'm going to go for it. And I think I've got another coin. I don't want to rub it too much. Can't really see much on there, that's the trouble. Can't really see much at all. don't want to rub it too much. It's the best thing to do with coins, especially when they're in as bad condition as this, is put them in the windowsill at home and let them dry off completely. And then get a baby toothbrush and gently, gently dry it off. Once you've dried it off, you can then rub it with your fingers, and the oil that's in your skin can give you some detail. Failing that, it's not a lot you can do. If anyone else has got some ideas, because somewhere along the line I found out that surgical spirit was used on some items, and I went and bought some, and now I can't remember what it was you're supposed to use them for, use the surgical spirit for. So if anyone knows, can you please let me know? I'd be very grateful. Still, it's better than all the crud that I was finding down there. My bag gave up because it's just so heavy with crud, especially that lead. I mean, that weighs a ton. So yeah, so I'm glad to have got something nice at the end. Just gonna have another cup of tea in a moment, but I'm gonna have to put that in my special pocket. And I wish I'd stayed up this end, but me being methodical Mandy, I have to do things properly. So I have to go down. So I've got like the edge of that hedge is my end. So I made it down to that, then I walked back up, then I walked back down, then I walked back up, because you don't know where finds are. You know, you need to know, especially with the amount of times we come out, you need to know where you've been and where you haven't been. Otherwise you'll go over loads of land you've already been on, which is pointless. So, yes, I'm so glad. Oh, Derek's still going on, look. Shh. Check me hole, make sure there's nothing. Make sure it's not a hoard. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm going to have a cup of tea. I think I deserve a cup of tea after all the bits and bobs. Let's make sure it all goes in nicely. So stony, this ground. Yeah, I think I need to offload all this crud. Keep digging.
All this different lead. Some's ornate. I don't know what that is.
Lovely buckle. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it is definitely a buckle.
Yeah, you got some lovely buckles.
I'm not really sure what that is.
I'm really interested
I like
about
the
this bit.
spectacle buckles.
Yeah.
That you've
but I think
got.
that's
I
really
like them.
interesting. Get on camera.
Yeah, it's all weird, isn't it?
Oi, I'm just getting off camera.
Oh, I always do.
It's quite strappy.
I always do.
Jane's been naughty and not burned any gloves. This is all my crud. It's no wonder my bag gave up. And I'll do the show and tell of the good stuff when I get home, because I'm not going to bother washing that up and doing it. That's going to go in the scrap heap. We must have enough now. I reckon that lead's in it. I reckon a bit of drain pipe and a lead. So there might have been a building there. Because when you're finding buttons and all that.
Slag.
And the Musketball.
Yeah.
So we're going to come another day, because obviously it's got a lot in here.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. So we will reconvene. Toodle pips. Wow, what a beautiful day. I'm only out for 3 or 4 hours today. I got a lot to do. So this is my first hole. Very weak signal, which is a bit strange. But I thought I'm going to carry on, because it had iron underneath, you know, like this whole field has got iron in, as I keep saying, boring you to tears. But I thought I'm going to go for it anyway. And even even Percy was struggling to find the thing, but I just found button. Lovely button. Looks like it's got something on it. Oh, it could just be corrosion, I suppose. Definitely a button because of the back. Lovely though. First of all, I thought I had a pattern, but I'm not so sure. Jane found a lovely military button this morning because she got it before me. Yeah, beautiful one. Yeah, so good first hole. Yeah, so good start to the day. Right, just over from the button I found this morning. I then found some aluminium, but I've just thought I'd bring you in on this because I've just seen it. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Can you see it? Can you see it what it is yet? Oh. Do you know what? I've had several of these. Oh, I so hoping it was going to be a coin or a button. Yeah, I've had a few of these, you know. It's like 2 discs sandwiched together. I don't know if you remember from some of our other videos. I must do a Google Lens on this because we keep finding them in fields and we still don't know what they are. It doesn't feel substantial enough to be a bit of a tractor. Very light. Yeah, weird. No idea what it's made. I presume it's copper, but usually copper gives a really high-pitched noise. This one wasn't high-pitched. So, anyway, I'll put it in my special pocket because one day I'll get the chance to go on Google Lens or whatever. If you find something and you're not sure what it is, if you go onto Google Lens, and then you just basically show the camera the item that you've got, and it will try its best to tell you what it is. Fantastic, you know. It's probably all run by AI, you know. AI's got a lot of good things about it. So interesting anyway. And me being me, I've just found this. Now, to me, that could have been a ring. You know, because they didn't have super duper jewels and things back in medieval times, not that I know of. The ordinary person wouldn't have had. So to me, because like Jane says, I always romanticise everything. That to me is a ring that somebody wore and they loved it. Could have even been a wedding ring. But in reality, it's probably a bit of a tractor. But you've got a dream, haven't you? You know? I was saying yesterday that there's definitely life in this field. People lived here and worked here. I've just found one of these. As you can imagine, that's one hefty signal. And you might think, first of all, oh no, that's another bit of tractor. But it's not. Now, these were used in shops as weights. So you knew that, you wanted that much flour or whatever. So these have actually been used every day in a shop to weigh things out. Or even on a farm to weigh out grain, etc. Not necessarily in a shop. Could have even been used in a house to weigh stuff up. So I know it weighs a ton, but it's quite a nice find because it means someone has used it every day. So yeah, I like getting things like this. A bit more interesting, isn't it? Lovely. Right, so yeah, that weight could have been used, like I said, for a shop, and it's on a corner. So could it have been the very first corner shop? There you go. The very first corner shop could have been here. Wow. In history, great. Lab headphones, which are brand new, decided that they weren't going to work at all. Couldn't get them to turn on, even though they were fully charged. And that's the second pair I've had, because the first one, the actual charging thing went inside the thing and you can't get in there to get it out. Then, what else was it? My pinpointer today decided I'm not going to calibrate anymore. So I changed the batteries into 3 different batteries. It's a pro find. Still not working, not calibrating at all. Luckily, Jane brought a spare. And then I've got this thing, this dongle thing that you put in your phone. So you can use your lavalier headphones, that's it. I've got a dongle in my phone so that it ties in with the microphone, because I'm trying to get rid of a load of wind that's in there. Not my wind, other wind. And now this bit has come away from the circuit board. And do you think I can find the opposite bit to that? It's the first time I've flipping used them. I'm not having much luck at all at the moment. So I've just been up and down to see if I can find it. I can't find it. So that sort of renders them useless as well now. So that's something else that's going to have to go back. Oh, I tell you. Why does it always happen? Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to show you. Sorry. I just got down here. I've just borrowed Jane's thing, and I got a lovely button. It looks like it's got writing on the underside. Some of them do, you know. They have writing around the side. I don't know if you can see that. There's definitely a pattern there anyway. The front doesn't really look like there's any pattern on it, but the back has got more detail on than the front. That's a bit weird, isn't it? But hey ho, that's nice. We like a button, as you know. I've just got a hunt now for this plastic bit. Unfortunately, it's not metal, so I can't use the metal detector. Oh my goodness me. Hopefully that's the third thing, so I don't lose anything else. I just hope I didn't... Oh, there's another one. Oh, blimey, something else in here. Oh, blimey. No. Yes! Alright. I don't know what she calls hers. Just found it. Even though it's not metal, and I've just found it. Oh, fab. Thank you. We will be going off now to, we're in one of Simon's fields again, which we've been in before, the cornfield, the one with the corner shop. And the sun has just come out, so fingers crossed we'll touch base a bit later and see what we can show you that we may have found. Right, first hole of the day. Yeah, so very, very dry, even though we've had a lot of wet weather. But we've come back into the cornfield, give it another go, because we had quite a few good results the last time. So, and I just dug out this. Now, I've never had one before. Just check forward so I can see what I'm doing. No idea what that is. To get some sun on it, if it means going in the wind. Yeah. Really not sure about that. It's got markings on it, as you can see. 2 lines. Yeah, 2 lines. I say it looked like a bit like a handle, but it don't seem to be. I think something snapped off. So it might have been a lovely brooch or something, and the other half has come off. Be nice to find the other bit. I might do in a minute, you never know. But yeah, bit interesting, isn't it? Fab. Okay, so I just dug all this out. It took me ages because it's very stony. And I just got another one of these. I still don't know what they are. 2 rings sandwiched together with an inner ring and an outer ring. Yeah, so still don't know what they are. Obviously something agricultural, because we just keep finding them in fields. Although it could be something artefact, and we're just finding the same artefact. I really don't know. So if anyone does, please let us know. Interesting though. Copper, I think. Right, I thought I'd bring you into this one because I got a squealer. And we all love a squealer, don't we? So let's have a looky see. I haven't looked in here yet, but I got high hopes. Got high hopes. Do, 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 do. Now, put my headphones on. I'm surprised how noisy the wind is. You can't hear what you do. Hey? Crumbs. There's something there. There's something there. And there's something there. Ooh. What to go for first? Perhaps it is still in the hole. Must admit, Percy's been doing some weird things today. I don't know if it's just because there's so much magnetism in the field or what, but slowly, slowly. Alright. Alright, babe, that's a spade. You think you know the difference now, Percy? You think you know the difference between the spade? Alright, you better be something nice, please. Please, please, pretty please. Well, you were there just a minute ago, so it's got to be, I've got to have taken it out. Oh, it looked like a little buckle then. That's not part of a buckle, I suppose. Surely that's not it. Surely that's not it. You just get up, check me hole. See if there's any more in there. Yeah, still stuff in there, see. Lovely noise. I thought I saw like a buckle. Right, it's either there, Percy, or I've got to dig some more out. It's weird because I had a signal down here and that's vanished. But let me just put that in my special pocket a minute so I don't do a Jane. So when you wash these bag so many times, and then the zips start going. Come on, baby, come to mummy. Perhaps it's just like one buckle that's in bits. God, this soil is just so weird today. You find fields like this, it's almost like you get phantom signals. It just don't make sense. There's probably some physics behind it, like, you know, that I don't know about. Definitely in there. It's about the same sort of signal I had when I had the coin first thing. So, here's hoping, hey. Oh, do you know what? I'd love a hammered. I know I keep going on about it, but everyone, like when we go on the digs now, all these people know that I want to find a hammered. And they'll say things like, oh, we get so many, we throw them away now, and things like that. I just want a hammered. Everyone else seems to get a hammered. You know, some people get a hammered the first time they go out. There was a young lad in one of the other digs that we went to a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago probably. He hadn't been doing it 5 minutes and he got a hammered. So it's just the way, you know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. It just obviously depends where you walk, doesn't it? One of the digs the other day, I was literally just going to go where this bloke ended up being. I thought, right, I'm going to go horizontal rather than vertical. So I went across. I was just about to go across and he came down and he found a piece of gold. It's like 5 minutes later and I would have been there. But, you know, that's how it happens. Oh, here we go. Well, this is what gives you the signals, you know. No wonder it was banging. Aluminium always gives you signals as if it's a coin. Most of us hate it, you know, tin cans and things like that. And if you go to the beach, it's bottle tops, you know, ring pulls and stuff like that. Oh. Anyway, at least it's got some scrap value. I'll tell you, I'm getting, my dad would be proud of me, the amount of scrap I'm getting. I bet he wishes he still had his scrapyard. I'd probably be his best customer. Oh, keep digging. Right, well, this hole, I know they don't look very deep, but they're really hard work because of these rocks. I nearly didn't dig it. But, you know, I've been playing about with these levels. So if something says it's iron at 5, and there's some other signal at 3, a good signal, then I go for the 3. So that started to pay off quite well. And I've just literally dug this up. Now, you know we like a button. Not sure how old, because I can't really tell from that. It's got a bit of mud on it. But, yeah, very plain, but we do get a lot of these. So I think they could be military, or they could be, you know, I think they could be the cuff buttons, you know, and a lot of, now what era would that have been? 1700 and something. You know, people used to have, everything was buttoned up, didn't have zips, see? So, yeah, it's always nice getting a button. Right, I thought I'd bring you in on this one because it was giving me quite a good signal, and then all of a sudden, it gave me a totally different signal. I've left my glove over there, so I'm working my way back. And then it's in this clump, so I thought, oh, it's a weird signal. So I thought I'd bring you in on it. Oh, I think it's a bit of a tractor. Hang on. Oh, it's so rocky here. I mean, it's only in the beginning of June. Some fields are underwater, and other fields are rock hard. Like this one. I can't get out of the ground. I don't like leaving it behind. My pinpoint is playing up, as you can hear. And it's doing that as soon as it finds something, which is driving me potty. And I'll tell you what, my headphones have been playing me up recently. They broke completely because the charging cable thing didn't work inside. It had come apart inside and you couldn't get into it. And they were still under guarantee, so I sent them back. I had a new pair come about 3 weeks ago. I've used them twice and they're broke. They won't even turn on. But what it does, it goes da-da-dum, da-dum, like it does when you start them up for the first time of the day. And then it goes flat. Well, that's no good to anybody, is it? And I ordered some cheap, I think they were even under 20 quid, cheap headphones. They pair, as soon as I put them on my head, they pair straight away. No faffing, and the sound's really good on it. So, just pay a lot of money sometimes, people. Especially when you're starting out, just get yourself an ordinary pair for, oh, it's turned itself off now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to show you something really nice. Bit of a tractor. Ah, you can imagine what the signal was, can't you? It was really good. Hey ho. Never mind. Keep digging. Right, second time in an hour. Another one of these. I'm going to have to start looking up on this because it's annoying me now because I found some money. But 2 in a matter of, what, not even that, probably half an hour. Yeah, really good signal as well. I mean, it could be something good, I don't know. Definitely copper, I think. Oh, definitely copper, I think. That's pretty good, isn't it? Definitely copper. Still, never mind. Keep digging. I've come further down the field now because I just can't cope with all the rocks. Windies are so bad. And I just found a really heavy amount of lead. So that's definitely going in the scrap. You wouldn't think that was lead, would you? It's, yeah, it's not very often you find a bit like that. If not, it's a very highly mineralised rock. But God, it weighs a ton. That's what makes me think it's lead. Oh, such a good signal. Never mind, eh? Go me scrap thing. My dad'd be happy. Be proud of me. Right, well, I've just found this. It looks like something's been crumpled. It's very hard, whatever it is, because first of all, I thought it was aluminium. Well, it could be aluminium, which is very thick, but it looks like something's been very squashed. But I still have no idea. There's a hole in the middle. See that? Hole. I just think what that is. No idea. Bit different though, isn't it? Wow. The ground is still so hard. And I've just found this. Oh my gosh, it weighs a ton. But I've never seen anything like it. Oh God, it's so heavy. What it looks like to me is some sort of plug. Now, whether it was a plug for something that held liquid, maybe. I just have not got a clue what it's made of. Not a clue. But you can see the beveled, it's sort of like beveled on the sides. So it's as if it plugs something. Oh, there's a hook there, look. Like a hook thing. Wow, I've never had anything like it. And I actually thought it had some sort of pattern on the top, but I'm probably just seeing things that aren't there. But wow, if I put that in, it's a good job, you know, my pouch was just kept falling off all the time, which was driving me nuts. And my husband, bless him, he riveted it so that my strap would stay on forever. Because we do pick up big bits like this, you know, and they're flipping heavy. I ain't leaving it in the field because I'd like to know what it is. So, as you can imagine, it does have to put up with a lot of weight, especially when I pick up so much rubbish. I don't know if you see Jane down there, all the way down there. That's where I'm heading because she's getting loads of good stuff and I'm getting all the crud. So, I'll just keep digging. I haven't made it down to the telegraph pole yet, but I'm definitely going down nearer Jane because I've just got this. I mean, I know it makes a change from a bit of a tractor, but you know, doesn't really turn me on. Pardon the pun. Really heavy. I might have to put it in the hedge and pick it up on the way back because I ain't carrying that around. Hey ho, right, I'm going down near Jane and hopefully I can find lots of things like she's been finding. So off we go. Right, well I've come down near where Jane is. Where's Jane on? Jane's over in the corner over there. Because I believe there was some sort of tip in between the hedge and this telephone pole. It seemed like it was just all rubbish. So I've tried to move down here where the ground is a little bit better, not so quite so stony. And first, as soon as I saw this, I thought, ooh, could be something nice. And then I thought, could be a bottle top. But what I'm hoping it is the top of a little snuff tin or something. Because I don't know if you remember, but on one of my other videos, I found a beautiful snuff tin. Absolutely lovely. And I was very lucky to find the lid, even though they were in separate places, the lid and the actual canister, which is quite unusual, really, if you think about it, when the field's been ploughed and stuff. But as you can see, it's ribbed down the side, but it's quite big for a bottle. But anyway, I'll have to clean it out and have a look. Might find like snuff on it, or some sort of other container. I don't think it's very old though. But hey, anyway, keep going. Do you know, it ceases to amaze me the amount of rubbish we can get out of the field. And I've just found a Viking tuning fork. Yeah! That's a bit of a tractor, I think. Quite big. Yeah, not really exciting. I think I can do 2 of these up to this field today. It's really not giving me anything at all. But check me out. Nothing. Always check your hole. Right, bear with me, because I've probably missed something. It probably still is a bit of crud. But let's think positive, shall we? Come on then, you had a signal down here, please. Didn't you? It's working. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Ugh. I've got you around my waist, you see, because I was trying to get a suntan earlier, but then I realised I had 2 straps going down me chest, and I didn't really want 2 straps down my chest. Thank you very much. See what I mean? This is just carrying on and on and on and on. See what I mean? I'm nowhere near metal. Percy's really poorly at the moment. But at least he's working to a certain degree. Come on then. Come to mummy. Please. Bloody spade in it, Debs. Come on. What am I like? Oh, here we go. Snotty piece of iron. That probably in some life was a nail. Oh, I think I need a cup of tea. Get a nice cup of Yorkshire inside me and I'll probably be alright. Oh. Hey ho!
Hey, dig it!